Fellas, this is a very important topic, okay? Especially in this red pill community that we have. Because the top red pill content creators on YouTube talk about this all the time is don't get married, don't long-term date, don't live with another girl, don't have kids, right? And there's obvious reasons behind it why we're saying it not to do it. I kind of want to show you guys both sides of the coin on this video, and then you can make the decision for your own self. And maybe we'll talk about, if I have enough time, maybe we'll talk about what are your other options if not getting married in this country with this country or with the Western girls. So marriage originally was a business opportunity, a business treaty. You know, kings used to marry their daughter with another king's son, right? This was to build better protection for their own countries, to build better and stronger armies, is to build connection with other countries, other tribes, other powers, if you just for lack of better words. And then it kind of took off to this to the rest of the community, where people were just saying that, okay, we are the same concept applied, right? A girl's dad would find the best suitor for her, somebody who will be able to provide and protect her. And so in exchange, the girl's gonna be loyal to him and have his babies and give him consistent sex, cook, clean for him at the house. So it was always a form of exchange. It was always a form of trade that was going on in marriage. Yes, love and companionship eventually developed from it, but for the most part, people took it as a business treaty. Not much has changed today. It still is a business arrangement. Everybody knows it, except the groom. The groom is the one who's sitting there thinking that, oh man, she loves me, it's all about love and companionship and that's it. No, she's getting married to you because she's going to benefit from it. In the sense of she's getting it all. What's yours is hers, what's hers is hers. She's gonna benefit from it because you have to give her X, Y, and Z, but in exchange, she's not gonna give you A, B, and C. Because she doesn't have to anymore. Because of that's how our marriage laws have set up. Of where doesn't matter who's at the fault, no fault divorce, the man still has to give up his properties, his assets. The man still doesn't get custody of the children. It's favoring all women. That's how the marriage laws are set up. Now those are your obvious reasons why you shouldn't get married, right? Let's talk about some of the less obvious reasons. The sex stops in the bedroom because she's getting what she wanted, a security and a stable family, security and financial stability. She's getting that from you. But she also knows she doesn't have to give you sex. Because if you force it on her, or if you say that, I'm not gonna give you this if you don't give me sex, then all she has to do is say, oh, okay, I'm not happy, I want a divorce. And you're gonna lose all of it. You're gonna lose in the situation. So it's win-win for her. So if she's not giving it to you, obviously she has her physical needs too. She gets it done by somebody else. She steps out on you. She cheats on you. Right? Those are, I don't wanna say less obvious, those are more like not legal issues. Legal issues are you in the court system. We all know those reasons. Now let's talk about the illegal, non-legal issues. You start being complacent. You start putting on weight because you think, oh, okay, I have a girl. I don't have to impress anybody anymore. So your girl takes full advantage of that. She gets bored looking at your fat self, and she tries to find that Chad from outside of the relationship. You know, back in the early 90s, or 90s, 50s, 40s, marriage was supposed to be a lifelong, life-lasting event of love, companionship, togetherness, building a family together, building an empire together. And that was a very lovely and beautiful thing, right? It's very sad how our women have turned out to be in today's society. It's very sad to seeing these empowering women. Yeah, she still looks hot. She still has the curves, our women. She still looks good in a miniskirt, but it's all a facade. She looks very dark, black, and ugly underneath all that makeup and inside. Underneath her skin, in her true core value, in her true core self, she looks very gross. She looks very dangerous, somebody you don't want to mess around with. It's just sad how things have changed and turned out to be, and I get it. A lot of you guys end up being frustrated about it. I understand. There's different stages you go through in the red pill. One of them is frustration. It's perfectly normal and okay to be in that stage as long as you come out of it. I was in that stage too. As long as you accept it all at the end of the day, as long as eventually you get to the acceptance stage, that's all that matters. Otherwise, you're probably gonna end up being black-pilled, and that's harmful for you. So, what can you do as a man? Okay? It's simple, fellas. Don't get married. Until this marriage laws change, until women start acting right, until they start getting along with your program, until they stop having this entitlement mindset, just because she exists, just because she breathes, gives her the right to have any high value man, gives her the right to be bombarded with compliments, free dates, free validations with all kinds of men. That type of mentality, that type of attitude, until she gets rid of the I don't have to do anything for you, but you still have to give me everything. You still have to bring everything to the table. I am the table. Until she gets rid of all that type of mentality, that mindset, don't get married. And you're gonna sit there and tell me that, oh, okay, I've been with this girl for the past 1.5 or 2 years. She has never acted that way. I think I found the one. Wait for 6 years. See how she acts. See if you still have the same girl who you were with when you first met her. I promise you are not. A lot of things are gonna change in her. She's gonna show you her true colors. A lot of it. All of it. 3, 4, even 5 years are still considered the cupcake phase sometimes, because some women are just that good at hiding it. But year number 6, year number 7, she's gonna show it. I promise you, she will. And there's tests, obviously, that you can present in front of her, and you'll know the answer. And I'll talk about it in another video, how to test your girlfriend, how to test your wife, to see if she's the one. There's some big tests you can take. Now, I understand that this is not the answer you guys want to hear. I understand that at the end of the day, most guys are not looking to be a player. Most guys are not looking to have a $1 million lifestyle where they're sleeping with a different 9 or a different 8 or a different 10 every other night. I understand that's not the goal for most guys. You guys just want like a simple, steady income life with a steady girl. So you do have a couple options for that, okay? I pulled my wisdom tooth, guys, yesterday, so that's why my mouth keeps getting dry. I'm in tremendous amount of pain, and I'm still sitting here making these videos because that's how important this message is to me. So do me a favor, give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share this video to other friends that you know can help from these videos, because these type of messages are not being shown to you. These type of messages, these type of lessons are not being taught to you in your school, in your college, by your parents. Your friends don't even know any of this. So what's your options? Your options, the one that I've actually considered for myself when, let's say, I'm in my late 40s or early 50s, that's the only time I'll consider getting married. Because if I haven't done all the things I want in my life by the time I'm in my late 40s, then I should start thinking about settling down a little bit, because I have done something wrong somewhere in my life if I haven't been able to fulfill my dreams till then, or at least most of them. Your number one option would be marrying a girl in a third world country and keeping her there while you live here. Now, you are automatically going to be her best option, just because of the fact that you live in the United States, because of the fact that you live in UK, you live in the West. Just because of that fact, you're automatically considered the best option in her list. So the chances of her stop acting right, the chances of her moving on from you are slim to none, because she needs you to survive. Again, all of this comes down to survival for women. Survival of the fittest. She needs you to survive. In her family, nobody is as rich as you. Nobody has as much status as you. In her country, the government is not rich enough to help her out. If she falls in a trap, if she gets broke, if she gets knocked up by somebody else's kid. In her country, guys are losers. They don't have much going on for themselves. We think guys are losers here in the West. Go out and see these guys in the third world countries. I'm not saying they're losers because that's the type of mentality they have. They're losers because they don't have any opportunity there. A lot of these guys have very high work ethic, but they just simply don't have the opportunities. So they're the victims there. And women know that too. So that's why my suggestion would be finding a girl in a third world country and don't bring her here. Do not give her the citizenship here. Do not do papers for her here. Instead, what you should do if you want to have kids with her, get her knocked up, right before she's about to deliver, bring her over here for, let's say, a quick vacation, and oh honey, just by accident, you happen to deliver the kid. And now we all know a kid, when is born in the United States, doesn't matter, regardless of our parents' citizenship status, that kid is a US citizen now. We all know that. As soon as the kid is born, send her back, take her back. Okay, honey, you need to take the kid with you too, because if you have other things going on in your life, you probably don't have the best, and the kid at that, you probably don't have the best opportunities to take care of the kid at that very little age. That kid most likely needs to be with the mother until that kid hits like 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8 years old. That kid needs to be with the mother. So that's why I take both of them over there. But when the kid is at its age where now the kid needs the dad, that's when you bring just the kid back. That's one way. And in my opinion, that's the best way. Yes, you're going to have to jump through some loopholes. Yes, you're going to have to talk to some good lawyers. Yes, you're going to have to do your research. Yes, you're going to have to go there to whichever country you want the girl from and date around and know the people around there, know their culture, know the type of women that live there. You're going to have to do your homework. Yes, I get it. But if you really want it, in my opinion, that's the safest option. Because she cannot legally get you. Because you don't have a marriage certificate with her under these laws in the West. Your other option might be living your life here, making your money here, making your real estate investments and whatever else you want to make. And at the time of your retirement, when you're done working and you don't want to make any more money, you just want to sit by the beach or sit somewhere and just drink mimosas all day. You might want to sell your properties. You might want to take all your money, liquefy all your cash, and go to a third world country, to a poor country yourself. Just move out of here. There's beautiful countries out there. You know, Iceland, Finland. Actually, I don't know if Iceland and Finland marriage laws are similar to this. They might be because it's all in the Europe. I'm talking about Eastern Europe countries. So Iceland and Finland might not be a good example. I'm not sure yet. Don't quote me on Iceland and Finland if you're watching my videos from there. But you like Russia, Ukraine, Poland. If you look in the Indian side, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, there's beautiful women out there, fellas. Beautiful, gorgeous women out there. I mean, beautiful women are everywhere in the world. Go down to Africa. There's poor countries in Africa. South Africa. There's some gorgeous black women too down there. Go down to South America. Latina women, they're gorgeous too. That's your other option. But I understand a lot of guys might not want to do that because of the security and the freedom that you have here in the States. But that's your other option. Those are really the two big options I have found out so far that I have come across, that I have thought to myself about, and they made perfect sense to me as of right now. If you guys have any other options that you know, let me know in the comments below. I would love to read it, and I would love to contribute to that. We need to spread this message, fellas. The more guys we can help, the more guys we can wake up, the better it is for masculinity. Because it's about to go extinct. Until next time, stay blessed, stay beautiful, and above all, stay classy.